Hello and welcome to Norman, Oklahoma. I am standing on the campus of the University of Oklahoma here at the National Weather Center. What do they do here? I have no idea. I know that weather is a huge part of the University of Oklahoma and Oklahoma in general. The National Weather Center is here behind me. I have no idea what goes on in here. I am so excited to find out. Grab your umbrella and come with me. All right, we are here with Caitlin Frost, Outreach Coordinator at the National Weather Center. And Caitlin, we have to start with the obvious.
Yeah.
Your last name is Frost.
It is.
Were you destined to do this?
I guess I was.
You guess
I was chosen, yes, I was.
My first question about the National Weather Center here in Oklahoma is why Oklahoma? Why is this here? Why is the University of Oklahoma so obsessed with weather?
I think the answer is why not.
Okay.
I think we just get so much crazy weather here in Oklahoma. I mean, we have thousands of weather enthusiasts, storm chasers that come through the state every year just to take a peek at severe weather season. I think it just is the perfect place. It's the mecca of meteorology, if you will.
I see all these projectors and I see the sphere. What do we got here? What's going on here?
So this is our resting place for science on the sphere, and so it is a 6 foot in diameter hollow fiberglass ball.
Yeah.
And the projectors kind of do something really cool. It's like magic. It makes it look like the sphere is actually turning, but it's not.
Yeah.
So they have to be like perfectly calibrated in order for the globe to be working and functional.
It's a globe?
It's a globe, yeah. It would normally show us like just the Earth, but we could show other things. We could show like where flight patterns are, ocean currents, hurricanes.
No, I assume this is accurate. You guys just make it all up.
No,
pretend
it's
like
all,
it's accurate.
no, it's all accurate.
It's the actual weather all over the world.
Yeah.
At that moment in time.
Yep. We can do satellite data, infrared, you name it. We have it.
Science is amazing.
It is.
One of the things I was prepared to ask you about was the movie Twister, because I
Yes.
know it's set in Oklahoma.
Yes.
I was
Yeah.
going to ask you if you guys like the movie or don't like the movie, because it could go either way. You know, like some
Yeah.
people are like, they got everything wrong.
Yeah.
We hate that movie around here.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and guess that you guys don't hate the movie, because we have a whole Twister display here.
Yeah, I think hate's a strong word. I think we're neutral and we appreciate it because
Yeah.
Twister is actually based off of a real research project that the National Severe Storms Observatory
Really?
conducted, and they're here in this building. Yeah. So we have like a fun relationship with this movie. It's very interesting, and the students and people that come on tours usually love seeing the actual movie props used. Yeah, we got Dorothy, which was Bill Paxton's team, and then Dot, which was like the evil Jonas's team. Yeah, we have a Flying Cow Cafe just across the way.
Flying Cow. Their cafe's called the Flying Cow. Let's put ourselves in the movie Twister. We want to chase a storm. We want to like drive into the eye of a tornado. It probably doesn't work that way
No,
necessarily. Yeah,
doesn't
Well, let's
work that
pretend for our viewers that that's what we got going on here. This would be the truck that they would do it with.
Well, if we're wanting to study tornadoes, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's really difficult to try to get inside measurements, but with radar, we can actually get like a better sense of the behavior of the storm, where it's coming from, where the rotation's starting.
Yeah.
So this would be the tool.
How often do you guys deal with amateur storm chasers and have to tell them like, please stop?
Too often.
Yeah.
We definitely try to take that seriously because you can easily get yourself injured or killed 100%. Especially when it comes to people that are just going out blind with no training, no nothing. You can be a certified storm spotter, so you can actually issue weather reports to your local weather service offices. It's very helpful because people in the weather service office that are forecasting, they're in there, right? But when people are actually trained to go out and observe storms and give us reports, that can be very helpful to us.
How many channels do you get on this thing?
How many channels?
Do we have any way of preventing tornadoes? Are we figuring that out?
During our tours here, I've definitely gotten some suggestions that I don't know if I can get behind.
What are the best suggestions?
I've had someone...
And by best, I obviously mean dumbest. What are the dumbest suggestions to stop tornadoes from moving forward?
I've had somebody ask me if we could just drop an atomic bomb to stop a tornado. That makes no sense to me.
Have we tried it? That's my question.
I don't know if we've tried it.
I thought science was try stuff and see what happens.
Yeah, I'm like,
What about like big fans? What if instead of the radars, we just had like big fans, and as the wind's blowing this way, we just blow fans that turn it back, and then it just like reset, you know? You blow them in the opposite direction, and then it just stops the wind blowing, and everything just calms down.
It's a fair assessment.
How plausible is a Sharknado?
It's plausible if there's a water spout. So water spouts are tornadoes that form over the water. So if it's strong enough and it so happens to pick up a shark, it could happen. It could happen.
What?
This is the new upgrade. This is what we like now because it's just a lot more compact and we can still release weather balloons from the back. And it has instrumentation on the top that we've made here. We get a lot of hail, and so that's why we have this huge hail grate that extends to the front of the cab.
Yeah.
This will help us with up to 4-inch diameter hail.
Yeah.
So looking at like baseball, softball size hail. So we should be okay. And it goes to the back of the truck too.
Wow. Should we go see some like forecasts and stuff?
Yep, this is our weather wall.
weather wall. Well, how about that? Let's get a shot of this wall. What all is going on here? Like, it just looks like a bunch of swirls.
Every 5 minutes, we're getting humidity, air temperature, the wind speed, solar radiation, 1,000 different things. And so we have a lot of their maps shown up here. So we'll be looking at like what the rainfall's been the last 7 days, or what the dew point temperature is. They're a really great resource to have. I feel like OU has the home field advantage because we have meteorologists that go to the games. They're on the field and they're giving people weather information. So we kind of know like what direction the wind's coming.
Yeah, great point.
So when they're kicking off, we know.
OU football. Whoa.
We do.
We figured out the secret to OU football. It's that you have all the weather nerds that are giving the team inside information about the swirls of the winds and the temperature, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you're not sharing it with the visiting teams, are you? I'm just saying, look into it. Somebody look into that. All right, we're here at the observation deck in the National Weather Center. Thank you so much to Caitlin for showing us around. We're going to sign off with this, Caitlin. You and I work in two industries that the general public hates how wrong we are.
Yeah.
The weathermen and the sports people, always wrong.
Yeah.
They're never held accountable. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make a prediction. We got the stadium in the background here. Game on Saturday, Oklahoma, Nebraska. Let's do each other's jobs. So you predict the score for me, and I'm going to predict the weather.
Okay.
What do you think?
I'm going to say OU 45, Nebraska 7.
45-7. That's not a bad guess. Lock me in at, I think it's going to be sunny. I think it's going to be a high of 87, I'm going to say.
Okay.
There's going to be a handful of clouds, not a lot though. And it's going to be one of those scenes on television for everyone watching. They're like, that is a perfect day. And those of us at the stadium are just sweating like crazy. Like, it's not as fun as it looks. But we're going to have a good time. And OU's going to win 45-7. So there you go. You heard it first. Thank you, Caitlin, so much for showing us around.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoy that clip, make sure you click subscribe somewhere down here. From game highlights to exclusive interviews and rankings, we've got everything you need as a college football fan right here. College football on Fox.